It is my absolute privilege to invite the Honorable Governor, Shri Jishnu Varma, to the podium to share his valuable insights and address the August gathering.
Namaskar. On the dais, Padma Vibhushan Dr. Raghunath Mashelkar ji, Vice-Chancellor, ICT Mumbai. Professor Sunil, Bhirud, Vice-Chancellor, CoEP, Technological University, Pune. Dr. Milind, Pimprikar, Chairman, CANEUS International, esteemed guests, faculty members and academicians, industry leaders and innovators, and dear students. It is my proud privilege to inaugurate the International Workshop of Mid-TRL Technology Transition and Innovation Acceleration, jointly organized by CoEP, Technological University, and CANEUS International, to be here in the city of Pune, Maharashtra's intellectual capital and the cradle of India's engineering excellence, fills me with a deep sense of purpose and optimism. This initiative carries a distinguished legacy. It was blessed by my esteemed predecessor, now Honorable Vice President of India, Sri C.P. Radhakrishnan, under whose tenure the landmark Memorandum of Understanding between CoEP, Technological University, and CANEUS International was signed in December 2025 in the august presence of the Honorable Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Sri Devendra Fadnavis ji. That MOU was not a mere administrative formality, it was a statement of intent that Maharashtra stands committed to bridging the gap between research and real-world impact. Today, we build upon that strong foundation and further to strengthen Maharashtra's role as a hub of innovation and collaboration. The College of Engineering, Pune, is one of India's most distinguished and historic institutions. For well over a century, it has been a cradle of excellence, producing generations of outstanding engineers, technocrats, administrators, industrialists, entrepreneurs, innovators, and thought leaders who have made significant contributions to nation building. Its alumni has played pivotal roles in shaping India's infrastructure, industry, governance, technology, and economic development. I have come here today to say we are proud of you. The College of Engineering, Pune, is not merely an educational institution. It is a national asset and a symbol of India's scientific and technological aspirations. In my capacity as Chancellor of 29 state universities, I have had the opportunity to visit universities and interact with the faculty members, researchers, and students. Some of them are doing quality research. However, there is a significant gap between innovation and implementation. Valuable research remains confined to laboratories, academic journals, and conference proceedings. It does not reach the marketplace, industry, government agencies, or communities in the form of practical, scalable solutions. We need to create robust mechanisms that bridge this gap. Stronger collaboration between universities, industry, startups, investors, and government institutions is essential. India today has over 1.3 lakh registered startups and thousands of active research programs in our universities and national laboratories. Yet, only a fraction of these innovations successfully reach the market. By bringing together academia, industry, startups, investors, and government agencies on a single platform, this workshop will help convert ideas into deployable, fundable, and scalable solutions. I commend the organizers for creating precisely this kind of purposeful convergence. For faculty members and academicians, this workshop provides a unique opportunity to engage directly with industry, define challenges, expand interdisciplinary research, and translate academic knowledge into impactful solutions. The workshop accelerates the state's vision of becoming a global hub for advanced manufacturing, aerospace, defense, and clean energy systems. Maharashtra contributes nearly 15% of India's GDP and is home to more than 40,000 MSMEs industries. Yet our true competitive advantage lies not just in our industrial infrastructure, but in our human capital. Our engineers, scientists, and entrepreneurs, events like this convert that human capital into economic value. They will attract investments, foster startups, and create high-quality employment, thereby reinforcing Maharashtra's position as India's leading industrial and innovation state. This initiative directly supports the goals of Atmanirbhar Bharat and Make in India. In critical sectors such as aerospace, defense, semiconductors, and advanced materials, India still depends heavily on imports. Every technology that successfully transitions from TRL 4 to TRL 9 is a step forward, reducing the dependence. It strengthens our innovation pipeline and enhances national competitiveness. The leadership must be earned through innovation, not purchased through imports. The deliberation here will culminate in the Pune Declaration 2026, a concrete roadmap for collaborative innovation and commercialization pathways. I have every confidence that the Pune Declaration will chart actionable commitments that extend well beyond these 2 days. I must also acknowledge the role of CANEUS International in making this collaboration possible. In an era of rapid technological change, no nation, institution, or company can innovate in isolation. The global perspective that CANEUS brings to this entrepreneurship, connecting Indian innovators with international aerospace, defense, and advanced manufacturing ecosystems, is invaluable. Collaboration of this nature helps India leapfrog traditional development timelines and positions our researchers and startups on a world stage. I urge all participants to leverage this international network to its fullest. Many of you are familiar with the extraordinary story of Srinivasa Ramanujam, one of the greatest mathematical minds in the world has ever known. Though he passed away at the young age of just 32 years, his work continues to inspire and challenge mathematicians across the globe. More than a century later, many of the questions, formulas, and insights he left behind remain subjects of active research. His life demonstrates that the true measure of research is not in its immediate visibility, but its enduring ability to expand the frontiers of human knowledge. Before I conclude, I would like to mention that I was hearing with great attention Dr. Raghunath Mashelkar's speech, and it was a very, very beautiful speech that he gave, especially the quotation from Mahatma Gandhi. There's enough, the world has enough for everyone's need and does not have enough even for one man's greed. That's a beautiful quotation that he has given. And while coming from Mumbai to Pune, I was discussing that, technology has really gone forward. And this quote from Mahatma Gandhi ji embodies the spirit that technology must be moral. It must have a moral compass. And that is where our nation can play a vital part. Technology with a heart, technology based on need. As Dr. Saab was saying, the technology must reach out to the last man. And this is the greatest, component of Viksit Bharat, that we'll give technology to the world that is moral, that is technology with a heart, or another, put it in a very simple manner, a technology that follows dharma. A technology that will follow dharma. A concept that has, grown from this civilization. The concept of dharma. And if you want to put it in a nutshell, what is dharma? It is right thinking and right action. It is the right thinking and right action that is dharma, actually. And this is a concept that has grown from the very soil of this nation. And everything we do, every step we take is measured with that yardstick of dharma. Is it dharmic? What is dharmic is good for the world. And what is non-dharmic is one man's greed. And what is dharmic is everyone's need. Sarve bhavantu sukhina. Sarve santu niramaha. Sarve bhadrani paschanti. Ma kaschid dukkha bhara bhavet. That is how dharma is defined. So all technologies, all innovations that we do from this nation must be dharmic. And that is what a Viksit Bharat actually embodies, the concept of vikas. Vikas materially and vikas spiritually. A vikas that will embody the spirit of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. And that can only be done through a process of research. I remember when we were very young, there was a slogan given by Lal Bahadur Shastri Ji, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. And those days, we were in this food shortages. We had just had a war with Pakistan in 65. And then came Atalji as a Prime Minister, and he added to the slogan, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Vigyan. We had just, exploded the Pokhran. We had carried out the Pokhran. And the sanctions were against us. At that time, he added, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Vigyan. And then came our present Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi ji, and he elaborated further, keeping Viksit Bharat in mind. Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Vigyan, Jai Anusandhan. He added that. The Jai Anusandhan, innovation and research. I come from a very small state, actually. I come from the Northeast. From Tripura, I come from the Northeast. And I was a minister there, Deputy Chief Minister, and in charge of various departments. And there were a lot of discussions all the time, a lot of people coming, since the Prime Minister had given a lot of focus on the Northeast. From 7 sisters to 8 sisters, or 7 sisters plus Sikkim, we were known as 7 sisters. Very, people didn't remember us and things like that. And he changed the whole concept by naming us, Ashtalakshmi. The dynamo of, progress. And many people say, what's in a name? But it starts with a name. Because it shows your focus. And so many people came to the Northeast, and we had a lot of development there. And people used to always say immense possibilities. Unending possibilities. Those are the common words that were used in Northeast wherever development is concerned. And I would always say, let us think of, how to make those possibilities possible. And that's what research does. That's what innovation does. Makes possibilities possible. And not only possible, takes it to the people who require it most. It should create wealth. And it should also create equity. That is what true research is. True research cannot be that research which makes the wealthier and the poor poorer. True research is such, at least for this nation, the idea of Viksit Bharat should be such that it creates wealth and it also creates equity. It creates wealth, it also creates, proper distribution. And I'm sure this workshop will think of these matters. And I am indeed very touched by the, speech given by Dr. Saab. It's a very lovely speech. I will remember it for a very long time. And I must thank you all. And it's a very meaningful gathering that I've been able to come to. So thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Maharashtra.